Welcome back to City Skylines, folks. This is Colby, and I have been away from City Skylines for a couple of days, and I cannot remember what it was that I had planned to do in this episode, so I decided, since we had such a large demand for residential, and we also needed to get some more industry up and running, I decided to put together a little lumber town, and so off camera I zoned it, and we're getting ready to we're now getting ready to put the mill infrastructure in, or the lumber infrastructure. We will take and draw. Oh, it's already drawn. Nice. And then also, because a lot of the industrial area has been demanding some some more resources, I decided that we're also going to put together some zone industry. And I'm just drawing. This will be for the entire town and for the district. And there we go. Now we're going to place under the industries, forestry. Like I said, this does not need to be on the resource area, so we're going to take and we will go like this. Now this is actually one area I don't mind actually using the gravel roads, because it does kind of look, if you've ever been to a timber or a timber forest, it's not that developed. Well, it's not really developed at all. A few years ago, I think, me and my friend were up in I believe it was the Michikene Forest, north of Green Bay, kind of in the Northwoods, and we were driving down a lumber road, well, I believe it was a road that it was semi-open to the public, and we were driving and it was through timber country. And if you've never been in one of those areas, it's almost spooky, because if you've driven through regular forests, it's, it looks wild. The forest that we were driving through, all the trees were perfectly straight and all in neat rows. You could literally look down and you could shoot a laser beam and not hit another tree. And I thought that was really kind of interesting. Okay, so we're going to put in a mill, put another mill over over here. And we'll put a pair of lumber yards down there. And then hook all of this up with some water. Hey, look, this time I actually put the infrastructure in beforehand for the city. And we just gotta make sure it'll have power. I have not taken it off pause since I zoned in any of this. And we're gonna pause, unpause, and we're gonna go up to 3. Alright. This area should start building in relatively quickly. We're gonna throw down a school. Throw down gonna find a more rural looking one. Yeah, something like this. And we'll put a clinic there. Police department. Can we get a little police department to go right there? Yep. There we go. And this is already starting to populate in, which is pretty nice. And so I can get people coming in here pretty soon. Do they have? Oh, must have been the power connection from there. Alright. There. Now they got power on both sides. And let's see, how's this going? Alright, plain timber. Okay, it's still hasn't produced much. So we'll let that build in. We'll come back to that. And let's check in on Riverside over here. Got a nice little park growing in. Decided to give them a little something special over here. We're gonna have there's gonna be another I think, what was it? Oh, this one I think is going to, there is going to have the zoo. Is going to be around this little lake here. And got some that's I think just for the hell of it, when I get done with this, I'm actually just gonna I might get an evergreen ship. Someone probably already has the Ever Given. Okay. Alright, where is... Oh. That park has gone up. Okay. this, I think one of the things that this one isn't this city isn't growing as much as I would prefer. But I think the reasoning behind that might be that we're not actually hooked up to the rail network like we should be. Alright. Take this. Okay, and that does go off the map. Okay. Alright. We're gonna delete that for now. Eventually this will get replaced into being probably a flyover. But we don't need it right now. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. I just want to make sure no trains. This one I'm sure doesn't have any. That one doesn't allow any, that one doesn't allow any. That one does. It's supposed to. See, this one's not supposed to, and it doesn't. That one's not supposed to. And this one doesn't either. Alright. Nice. And I think we already gotta build this one more. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one of the neat things that I have. So one of the things I like to do is I like to have a bunch of pre-made neighborhoods. Okay, where are we gonna put this? Damn it. Actually, let me go like this. The things I like about the Move It mod. I can deselect the trees. Go like that. here. Okay. There. See? Cute little squirrel. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to reroute the power lines around it so it maximizes building space. And then I'm going to take this, go like that. Boom. And then going to just go like that. And we got to water the squirrel. And let that build on in. And then, see, we got traffic already coming in. Let's see, how's the lumber mill? How's the lumber business? Industry, 940. I don't even know why the hell we're importing anything. Okay. Alright. What we're gonna do then is we're gonna go over here. Now, I just want... You're gonna make me go all the way over here to get it, aren't you? Alright. We're gonna put in a train station over here. Just gonna put in a basic one. And we're gonna not allow train and not allow intercity. Alright. Now okay, it's gonna have to come this way and around here, which will work. This, I have a special plan for this area that we'll see. Maybe I'll do that when I hit 10,000 or 100,000. But trains are not going to go through there, so what we're going to do. as I'm recording this, even though I'm not, I don't care, if people watch this or not, doesn't bother me, but I was watching, I woke up this morning and after a while I checked my YouTube stats because I seem to get a lot of views overnight. I'll get no views during the day, but then overnight I'll get dozens. And when I checked the stats today, I was stuck at 393 views. And I was like, just so tantalizingly close to 400. And it's like, it's not happening. And it's just, I just thought it was kind of funny that it's like, all of a sudden, I get there and I get close and then get so damn close and then, nope. But Xander, the namesake of the Xander Avenue trolley line, actually retweeted my stuff today, trying to get people to check it out, and I thought that was really cool of him because he's got a pretty sizable following, and I'm kind of, I'm not even a blip compared to what they have with the Dragon show, but I thought that was still pretty awesome that he would that they retweet. And so that was pretty cool. And I'll tell you, even though I'm not really planning on showing my face ever on this channel, I don't really see the point. There is actually one video that I know of that I actually do appear, and I'm actually on stage with Alkali. I'm not going to tell you where it is. Someone maybe could, if someone wants to, they could post it in the comments. But it was pretty, it was a really neat thing, and I had wanted to actually at First Square 2020, right at the end of the before times. It was, I believe, either the second to last or the last FurryCon to happen in the U.S. before the current situation arose. I was hoping to be able to get. I did not know. I got screwed up on the timing. Otherwise, I was actually considering doing the what is that? The open mic. And we ended up getting there the day after, so I wasn't able to do that. Maybe next year, if it's well, it should happen. Me and my partner have both gotten our shots, so our first dose we got the Pfizer, and we're going for our second doses this week sometime. I think it's Tuesday, so in a month I'll be fully vaccinated, have everything up to speed. That'll be nice that we can finally get out and do stuff. Alright, I am going to take this line, because this line goes kind of out in the country. I'm going to have this one go even further. There will be infill stations in here eventually. We're going to put one there and put one there. Alright. The one thing with this station I don't really like is this is the crossover. So they literally, they'll walk across. 220 on that one. That's quite a number. And then we're gonna take and we're gonna bring a street out here. Build this area up a bit more. Up 10. Actually, I'll do this off camera. I'll build this area out and pretty much fill in this area between the train station and this area. Actually, thinking about it, I'm gonna have to move the squirrel because the squirrel, I did not think about that avenue has to go through, so I will probably move that squirrel. I might not even put it over here. It might end up over in this area somewhere over here. So that's all for this episode. We got the lumber yard. We got the lumber industry started. Forestry. That's the freaking word I was looking for. Couldn't find it for stumbling over my own words and stuff. So we got the forestry town started. We got the rail line built out to it. And in this one we also connected a rail line through to the outside world. We're kind of hooked up like that. So all in all, that's a pretty good day. And then in the next episode, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a freight depot over here. That's just going to be a freight station that's going to be on a loop of track to help it efficiently get trains in and out. So we'll see you on the next one. This is Colby saying, if you like it, please subscribe, comment and share. And you folks take care, stay safe. Colby.